My name is Jim Covell. I write music for a living. I'm a composer, and I write music for films and television shows. Sometimes they're orchestra, sometimes they're rock and roll. The great thing about the music business for me is that every day is different. I have two boys, Christopher and Cameron, age 15 and 19. My wife Karen and I have been happily married for 9,514 days today.
Tell them that you love them every day.
I started this project writing songs about fathers probably 4 or 5 years ago, and it became very clear to me that, especially watching movies, there's a father-son issue or a father-daughter issue in just about every movie that you watch.
Sticks and stones can break their bones. Words can do the same.
So I thought, this is an area that, at least one area where I can address the problems that I think face our country today through music and through writing songs about the father issue.
It's a dream from which I never wake, never seem to break free.
I like the song Someday because it talks about when kids are wounded by their father, they're going to carry that wound with them pretty much for the rest of their life. And so they have to figure out, how do I heal from that wound?
And someday I know that I'll be free.
It's not forgetting, but it's giving up the right to get even.
I was 6 years old when I first recalled the way he shook his head at my grades.
Did I ever please him goes right to the core of the issue of, did I please him? And is it right to spend your whole life trying to please one man? If you didn't, how do you get past that?
Truck stops and hotels, seldom would don't sell. He said he had a job to do.
Daddy Please Hurry Home was actually the first song that I wrote dealing with the issue of children waiting for their father to show up.
Daddy, please hurry home.
When I wrote that, my kids were still pretty small, but I thought, I want to be there for them. I want to be there for them emotionally and physically. I'm sure a number of you came from situations where you did not have a good relationship with your father. I decided after I wrote these songs, I needed to get the message out. And for me, that was going out and speaking at any kind of conference that would hear me. Sunday school classes or men's retreats, just to get that message out. And so being able to forgive is really the first step for a lot of people. Being a father myself, it became obvious that this was an issue that needed to be addressed.
Okay, so stop there.
That makes you a baby.
Yeah. Okay, now go back, because then see, we're going to cut to a close-up.
My older son, Christopher, is at film school right now. He's loved movies ever since he was born. We shot a movie last summer called Love Me for Who I Am, which was a song that I wrote. And he directed the video, he edited it, and came up with a concept, the design. He's an excellent writer. I love to see that kind of creativity spring forth and help him to discover those things that are cool about movie making. Cameron is my younger son. He's the actor in the family.
That's good.
He's worked professionally on television shows, and he's at a performing arts school right now. Every day is kind of wild with him. I love playing guitar with Cameron. I just kind of play the background. He plays the lead. We've been working on some blues riffs and things, and he's having a good time doing that. I think the most important thing God wants from me as a father is to be there physically and emotionally for them. I have a huge responsibility to sort of give them kind of a pattern and a concept of what God is like here sort of on earth. It's a big job.
Baby.
As different parts of the body work together, I think all of us have a unique part. Music it's a gift that I've been given. It's something that I feel passionate about. I think it's most important that you have used the gifts that God has given you, and did I help other people draw closer to God through using those gifts. The things that I do as an artist, the things that I do as a father, bringing those elements together is sort of the grand task that God has put in front of me.
Gotta tell them that you love them.